Hi everyone, my name's emmy-lou and I'm going to show you how to draw a soft coated wheatened terrier, which is what Bella wants me to do today. So off we go. We need, to move this, we need a pencil, paper, and it's going to be landscape, so let's go. What we want to do is we're going to start off with a straight line. We're going to rub a lot out today, so straight line that goes kind of like that. So it's straight, but it can kind of go a bit curvy towards the end. So la 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 la. Okay. Then we want to find out where we can just start going up. So put your pencil roughly about there would be fine. Do you know what? Wait, I need to move it up a bit just so you can see. So we're going to put our pencil there and we're going to go up, just up like that, and then a little bit of an angle. So up, angle. Now we're going to turn this into, I suppose, a shape that goes. So just think up, angle. Now to make it a bit easier for ourselves, let's make this into a triangle. So we're going to touch this bit here and we're going to go up. And then we're going to touch this bit here and go there. So it's going to be almost like a weird triangle thing that looks a bit like a, like a sharpener. Once we've done that, we're going to start doing, where you've got this little pointy bit, you're going to go down. So we're going to go like this, down, but then a little bit of a, can you see that I've kind of gone down and then, because I want the body to be a little bit more than just a straight line. Just going to turn my phone off. So then what we want to do now is do a little tail. So we're going to go la 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 la. So just like a wobbly line, and then you want to do an oval, as in go round it, a roundy bit, and then just go back. So it's like a little tail in the air. This is kind of, okay, now we want to go, so come out from the tail, and you're going to go da-da-dee. That's your back leg, that's like your hind leg. So once you've done that, we're going to just sort of, I'm just trying to think what might be better. Go to this bit and you're going to go, la la la, just go float over till you get to a line. So you won't see a line because you haven't got a line, but you want to just leave a gap. Probably, it depends how big your picture is, but maybe 2 fingers or 1 finger. So you can put your finger there maybe and draw a line. So you're touching this, float over, do a line. Doesn't matter too much where the line comes up, but I've kind of done it where there's a bit of a bobbly bit that we did. Then we're going to just go across again and you're going to do another line. This bit's quite chunky. Make this bit chunky because that's his big leg. Now what you want to do is you want to create almost like a triangle of the body. So you're going to touch somewhere here and you're going to go up. So you're not going straight across, you're going up. As soon as you've got up there, don't have to join it up, don't worry. You're just going to touch a little bit there and go, oh. The secret is you want this leg to be roughly that chunkiness. At the moment, this is well chunky, but it's probably because of his fur, so don't worry. And then the other leg behind him goes in here, so just touch that there and go raw. Right, we're going to make this look more like a dog now. So don't worry, Bella, and everyone else that's doing it. Right, what we want to do is touch this bit there and you're going to fly over and you're going to go do a shape like this, just, then you're going to do a curvy bit and you're going to join this to this. So just join it up, this is the ear and the ear's folded over. So you're going to do this, you're going to go touch this bit here, just looking at the picture, just looking at the picture. And right, you're going to go out. Just go out a little bit, round it off. So out, round, like that. And then what we're going to do is take our trusty rubber, take the rubber and you're going to rub out whatever's inside this ear. Because his ear is curving over. And I keep looking at the picture that I'm copying because it is actually more up here. So if you want to do more of a triangle-y ear, as in it's more chunky, you can do that. Can you see how it probably looks a little bit more better? Looks more better, looks better. Okay, now next to the ear, we're going to just do a line. So just a line, then you're going to do a line coming out, and in here, you're going to do an eye. So, just keep it like that. I'm just going to keep like a normal eye. And then we want to do a nose. Now, you see this pointy bit? It's not going to be where the nose is. The nose is going to go just a little bit up. So we're going to go like this. Just a nice round shape would be awesome. Then we're going to touch this bit here, and you're going to go. So don't worry if it's really tricky, as long as you've got a line around the circly bit. Because now we've got to create the face to make him look quite kind of hairy and cute. So we're going to touch the pointy bit. You can pause this video if it's a bit tricky. Touch the pointy bit, and you're going to go down. Let's have a look. We're going to go down, and then once we've done down, we're going to go like that. So you're going to go down that way. Oof. And bring it back to here. So you want one line, another line. This is all hair, so don't worry if it looks strange. Now you want a line going down because that's where his mouth is. Let's just have a little looky. And then here, I guess you could just do a little line there. And then I would probably just do a little line there and a little line there. Now we're going to take our rubber. So take your eraser and you're going to just rub out super carefully. You're basically rubbing all the beginning of the guidelines you've had, because you do not need those anymore. They were your friend at one time and now we don't need them. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Now what we want to do is, you don't really see much of his mouth, so you can put a little nostril in there if you like, but you don't really see much of his mouth, and we're going to keep this quite simple. So what we want to do is, when we colour it in, we can create the hair. So I'm just looking at mine now. He's got a lot of hair over his... Got a lot of hair. I don't want to draw it in because I'm going to ruin my pen because I've just... Okay. Got a lot of hair there basically. So what we can do, is we can start to colour in now. So what I'm going to do is take my trusty chalks. So you have a go, have a look for what you can use to colour in. Doesn't matter what you use. I am going to use my beloved chalk pastels. Ta-da! Oh, this is just so good. I love them. Whoa. They look kind of neat. Kind of. Message me if you want to know where to get them from. They're just awesome. I just love using them, quite messy. So what we want to do is get a light colour. So if you've got coloured pencils, just get a light beigey colour. I mean, I'm going to go with this because this is like, it's like a sandy colour. Most of him is white, but I like doing a base coat of colour. So I'm doing this like super fast. So you're going to be doing it slower, and of course you can pause the video. So there's roughly the basic thing of him, and then we're going to get, pause the video because I did that like the super fastest ever. I'm going to get like a little yellow colour. It's kind of like an orangey yellow, because I feel like where his face is, it's a little bit yellowy there. A little bit of yellow on the back. I'm trying to go where the hair goes. Okay, so you can, it doesn't matter where you do it, but I quite like putting it here and there because it just kind of looks more realistic. Then I'm going to get a brown. If you want to, you can colour the whole thing brown, or the whole thing this colour, and then just outline it at the end. You don't have to do all the tones that I'm doing, but it looks kind of cool if you can try. So now I'm taking a dark brown to do all the shadow. So the leg that's behind him would have a shadow. he would have a bit of a shadow on the back because of his fur, total shadow under the ear. And then a little bit there, quite a lot of shadow on his mouth because it's the colour of his fur. A little bit there. Doesn't really have that much there, but I'll add it in. Do you know what? I quite like the fact that he's got a lot there actually. Okay, right. Yeah, I guess I could add some there. It doesn't matter too much how you add it, but it's quite nice to add different colours. It's got a little bit there actually, minus the Tipp-Ex that I put on there. Okay, now I'm going to smudge around. So I'm just going to smudge the direction of where his hair goes. He's quite a long-haired dog, as in he's got quite long hair actually. So we can add that in. Oh, just Tipp-Ex is so annoying. Just ignore the Tipp-Ex, ignore it. Luckily you don't have the Tipp-Ex, so yours will look awesome. Right, so ignore that because he looks like he's got a muzzle, doesn't he? I might have to just colour it in paint. We could paint over it then when that's dry. Ooh, when it's dry then I could... Okay, don't worry too much about what I'm doing because I'm trying to get rid of that Tipp-Ex thing. Right, okay. Now I'd like to outline it. Now I'm going to outline it like this. I'm going to get my dark brown again and I'm going to outline him like this. It's like a bit of a jaggedy, line, and I'm following all the way round. I do not want him to be flat. This is kind of going jaggedy there. You don't have to do the jaggedy lines, but I quite like it. Can you see what I'm doing? There you go. Has he got a jaggedy ear? He has, a little bit. A little jaggedy. Oh, wow, okay. Now this is a kind of a cool bit because when you get to the mouth you can see that he's got quite a little bit of fur. Wet now. Right, once you've done that, I want to just get my little one finger and I'm just going to go round the jaggedy. So I'm kind of mixing it in. Now, if you don't have chalk and you've got watercolours, you just go round with water. If you've got normal colour pencil, then you just leave it. But if you've got chalk, try and do it like this. Oh my word, it's wet, some of it, because I've got paint there. Right, now we want to do, it looks quite dark, but I kind of feel like that's a good way of making him stand out. If you don't want to do it in brown, you could use a grey perhaps to make it look more white. It's up to you. I'm going to do my eye now. He's got a very dark eye. So you probably won't see much apart from maybe just that's fine. And then we're going to do the nose. The nose is cool. I like his nose. How cute is his nose? And then the line down. Right, so I'm going to do a bit of black there because it's a real big shadow under his ear. And he's got more of a thing there. So I'm going to get some white. If you've got white and you can draw the hair in. If you don't have white, don't panic, it's fine. Because what I want to do with the white is go over, I'm going over the brown, but I'm doing it quite, not messy, but just la la la, to soften the line. If this is too hard, do not worry, you don't have to do it. It's just, well, I could do that actually, couldn't I? Makes it look quite cool. He looks quite hairy, which is awesome. So you could just do some more hair there. You could add some hair. You want him to look like he's got a lot of hair if possible. There, he's got loads. So his whole face has got hair over a lot of things. Like I think to clean this dog would be tricky because he's probably quite difficult to wash. Sorry, Arthur, I'm sure you're not. I'm going to call him Arthur now. And do a little bit of dark there for his... So that's roughly, I've got to remember what it's called. That's roughly my soft-coated WHEATEN Terrier. I never even knew that type of dog was called that, actually, which is really interesting. So thank you, Bella, for pointing that out. It's not as if I've really looked at dogs, though. I'd like to get a doggy, though, for sure. Not allowed. Okay, I'm putting some white chalk now and just going over some things. But you don't have to, really. I just like, oh, I like the idea of it. I like the idea of making him look kind of like he's got some texture to him. He looks really cute. Yeah, I quite like him. So what we could do then is, if you want to, you can decorate the background. You don't have to, though. Quite like to keep it white, if I'm honest, but I'm going to do a blue background just because for some reason I feel like I want to today. But you don't have to. You could do anything. You could not do a background. But I don't know, there's something about these colours that I love today. So I would do that, and then I'll just smudge away. Because what I'm trying to do by doing the colour, because you could do this perhaps on a coloured piece of paper to start with, but what I'm trying to do is make the dog stand out, being light. So instead of outlining it brown, if you want to do another dog, because you could do more than one dog, couldn't you? You could pretend you're dog walking in an art project and do like 7 dogs in a row. But what you could do with this one is you could give him a bone, couldn't you? That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, I'm going to sign it now, otherwise I'll never stop. I'll just continue. So I'm going to sign it there. I normally sign it there, but I'm going to have a go at signing it. So there is my lovely little doggy. Kind of cute. And we're going to call him Arthur. So let me know if you like this video, subscribe and share, and send me your pictures. I love when you send me the pictures because they just make me smile. So yeah, send me your pictures and have a lovely weekend. Mwah.